Fusion fam, what's up?
You always start the same way.
Well, you know what? Do you?
Hi guys, how you doing? We're at the Fusion-Haa Podcast, and we're just doing something new today. My friend here, brother, cohort, and all that good jazz. What's your name, sir?
If y'all don't know by now,
There you go.
a smash god among men, the behemoth otaku,
This guy here.
and one half of your podcast universal champions. I am Chad.
That's right. And me. Hey, so how y'all doing? I am.
Yeah,
Well,
you
he
not
called me the mom of the South.
because you ain't Tony Khan. You were sounding just like him. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's get
have
to
an
it.
announcement to give. God dang it. Anyway, so he always called me the mouth of the South because I talk that
Yeah.
One half of the gaming guys,
Get him, Jay.
Gaming
Get him,
guys.
Jay.
Get
Get him, Jay.
The Negro with the afro.
Get him, Jay.
Next to the ball and tall.
Get him, Jay.
Chad. But my name,
Yeah.
you already don't know.
Get him,
If you
Jay.
don't know, you gon' know. I'm messing up already.
Get
I'm
him, Jay.
Jeremy. And this guy here and myself, go ahead and do the rest of that stuff.
And if you don't know who we are,
There you
this
go.
podcast,
There we go.
this
There
tag
we go.
team,
There
this
you go.
collective,
That's right.
these Comic Con conquerors,
There we go.
conquerors,
There you go. Hey, we got
these
something.
wrestling and gaming gods, with our powers combined, we are Fusion-Haa. Oh, you see him, boy? I'm getting sick. I'm like Randy Orton. I've been eating, boy. I've been eating.
Oh, y'all something to tell him?
Like, yeah.
That shit's good, man.
It is. I tried it. I get it. It's deadly.
Right?
It's dangerous though. You can't just be eating like that all the time.
boy. Yeah, you better be.
Don't be looking like Walter in the beginning before he turned into Gunther.
I like Walter though.
No, yeah, Walter was a beast.
Man, he was signature for being that big boy. Just
Oh man, that match was crazy. But dude, the way that he choked out Sami Zayn the other day was crazy.
Like
I was like, dude, you won by a basic left and old move on SmackDown.
Nah, it was
When you on the ground? No, I'm saying like on the video game.
Oh,
Left and O. Like you won by that on the ground. It's
But saying
crazy.
Ilya Dragunov there in 2020, bro. Hey, bro, the way he sold it though, I was like, he killed that dude. He's a murderer.
Dragunov is so good at selling because he's all like, you ever notice he's all like this?
Yeah,
And
he was
shaking.
shaking.
I'm like,
yeah,
yo, I'm
and he was
scared.
bleeding out the mouth. I was like, yo, he killed that man on television.
I'm like, get him some milk and hey, get up, get up.
Water and Jesus. Shoot. All right. Enough about that wrestling stuff. I don't think we're talking about wrestling already.
Yeah, no, not today.
Not today. Okay.
Well, actually, probably maybe we may end up talking about it, but so it's been a while since our very first episode. We've been doing this thing for a while now, and we've gotten a lot of new followers and people that watch the show and things like that. So I think it's a good time to just kind of introduce ourselves to the people, let them get to know us a little bit.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So
I ain't mad at that. That was what I did. I was like, been doing this quite a while.
Yeah.
All right, I guess. Why not?
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, just watch it anyway.
you'll like it because you like us. You're here.
come
So, I mean, come on. Come on. So, Jeremy, let the people know a little bit about who Jeremy is.
I like how you do. What one of them guys you be interviewing? Oh my God. Like what part? Like the beginning, swimming through.
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to elaborate on that. Some people say that they can remember such things, but
that's weird.
But their names normally Jesse Smouye and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I digress.
Oh shoot! All right. My name is Jeremy. I'm from Houston, Texas.
From Texas.
Military veteran. I like video games. I like anime. I'm married. I got children. So at least three. So that means I at least did it 3 times. I'm a black guy.
What?
I mean, I guess. Oh, I'm a mutt. I might got some Asian in me. I don't know. That might be true. I don't know. Look in my eyes. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, I can't open them wide, man. Look. See, I'm doing it now. See,
The double down. It's crazy.
Look at me.
No, I don't want to look
at
you.
me. Like,
Don't.
this is how big
I
they
don't
go.
want to.
See, my eyes don't go this big. Look.
No, you can't look.
Look.
That's the problem. You can't see.
I can't see. I'm just joking, guys. I'm a mutt. But anyway, actually happily married, believe it or not. Most people ain't happily married. I'm gonna make this hard for you right now. Man, what else I got? Oh man, that's hard to introduce myself, man. You can be more specific, but
Yeah,
I got a podcast. You see, we've been doing this for a while. I'm repping it today.
Hey,
My wife's nephew did this, so that's my nephew too. Just because I'm married.
TJ, you can go for that one, brother.
AKA DJ Sleazy Joe. Follow him on YouTube, man. He got some dope mixes. Anyway, and he's an artist, so there you go. Got a cool friend. Been known for over 20 years. That's Chad.
That's me.
Beautiful man. Come from a beautiful family.
Come on.
I did for me back in the day, and even to this day. I mean, that's it, man. Just some dude in America.
Yeah,
some guy walking out here in these streets, man. Yep. Hard worker. There you go.
Okay.
Even more specific questions. I could just talk all day about who am I? PewDiePie, mother, whatever. Come on. So, okay, Chadrick, I guess I got to ask you, right?
Yeah.
Get to know you, man. Who are you and why are you here?
Well, when a mommy and daddy love each other very much,
okay,
they put some Marvin Gaye on, and
damn, you made out Marvin Gaye.
And I just came out like Randy Orton.
Oh shit, man, mine was Sherbert, scary movies, and fucking wine.
Yeah, that's a wombo combo.
That's why I'm weird, I guess, guys.
Yep. Yeah, my name is Chad. Well, Chadrick is my full name. Yeah. I go by Chad because when I was a kid, I used to hate when people would butcher my name. It would irritate me.
Ooh, what would they say?
Chadwick, Chatterick. Yeah, well, actually, there's one person in this world. She's no longer with us, but she's the only person in the world allowed to call me Chatterick.
Okay.
Yeah, so people just butcher my name. So I just say Chad. It was just easier.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I am the youngest of all my family. I've been the only one in my family, in my immediate family, from Houston. Everybody else is from Louisiana.
Yeah. Same here.
I lived here my entire life. I also love anime, video games, wrestling, comics, all the nerdy pop culture stuff like that.
Don't forget music.
Music. Oh God, I love music so much. Music is you about to send me on a tangent. We'll get to that later, dang it. No, that's fine. But yeah, I love all those things a lot. That was definitely my happy place growing up as a kid, was those things.
Okay.
I grew up with both my parents. Pretty good upbringing, we struggle, but I mean that's life in this great country, but I didn't really go without. At least I didn't notice that I went without, because my parents are really good about that. So I love them and thank them so much for that this day. But yeah, man, I'm married. I have 3 kids. Birthed them in the courthouse, Hashtag men too. We can do these things out here too. My kids are adopted.
Hey, we're gonna land on that one.
Yeah.
And we lost viewership.
Yep.
Right here. It's always me, but this time it's you.
Sometimes it's me, man. Sometimes I'm sorry. I don't be
no, but I'm the wild card, but this motherfucker.
Yeah. See, that's such a good thing about our dynamic, and I'll get back to me in a second, is that you are the wild card, but I just throw them out. I throw them out sometimes.
My mind just go.
Yeah.
My mind, I just say what y'all won't say.
Yeah.
And I don't mind taking that hit.
And that's why we balance each other out so well. But yeah, man, I was in band growing up, so I love music. Music's like a big, important part of my life. I listen to it every day. It definitely makes my ADHD, ADD brain happy, because that's the one thing in life where I can listen to as many different things as I want to. It's mine and it's all mine, and nobody can tell me different.
About that. Man, I thought you was just BSing me when you're like, I got ADD or ADHD. And I'm like, man, the white folks just tell you that shit. Shut up, boy. I ain't trying to hear that. And it was thanks to this podcast, by the way. We was getting ready to do it. I don't know. I think it was the last house. I don't think it was this house.
It was the last house.
It was the last house. And you tried to do like 3 different things prior to, you working with me, and you ain't finished shit. And I was just like, and you was like helping one kid, the other kid, and the wife. And I was just like, I'm watching. I'm like, he tried to do 3 different things, ain't get shit done. And I was like,
yeah.
And when you finally sat back down with me, and I was going, Chad, I
normally use my ADHD superpower for good,
right?
Because I've had it forever.
I've
basically learned how to cope with it and stuff like that. So I normally try to use it as a superpower.
Nah,
but sometimes, hey man, even Superman can't absorb too much sunlight, bro. He get messed up.
Like, hey,
he get messed up after
you everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
but I understand. Hey, it'd be like that. Hey, I'm dyslexic. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. I'd be like, oh, that's a 35. Like, that
Yep.
was just a 2. Like, oh,
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. So Jeremy, when did you first realize, like as a kid, like growing up, like that you really were like a nerd? When did it?
Damn.
No, like when did it dawn on you?
No. That's a deep and good question. Actually.
Yeah, when did that dawn on you? Like this, like
this is
me, big dog.
I just live life, so that's why it's a hard question.
Yeah.
To accept it and say, hey, this is what I am. I would say like middle school, maybe, or intermediate school. It's kind of like, man, hey, everybody, because you get made fun of, stuff like that. And I was watching CM Punk interview recently too, like actually on the way here. And he was like, I'm the guy who like everything that people make fun of, and it's like whatever. So I would say like middle school / high school, you know, and it is what it is. Like, yeah, you got the guys who are jocks, and then you got the girls who like the jocks, and they like a certain type of dude. And I also accept that, like, that being said, is like, all right, I'm not gonna be with girls' flavor, and then, I'm not gonna make friends. Well, I always hung out because it's so funny. We come like the nerd stuff. Like, you got that stereotype that we all watch on TV, and then kind of like the undesirables sometimes, I would say. And I would gravitate to them because like they like same thing I like. So I was like, bump it. I'm gonna hang with those guys. I was always, I wouldn't like with all the black guys or nothing like that, but like the one black guy with some Latinos. So it's kind of like, but we all gravitated to nerd stuff. What about you, man? What when you realize it's like, I'm that dude, I'm a nerd.
So I think maybe it happened to me twice.
Right.
It's weird. So when I was like in elementary school,
right,
I realized like maybe like in the second grade, like,
oh wow,
I like the things that I like.
Right.
Like, I'm very passionate and open, and I will talk your ear off about anything that I'm very passionate about. Like, that's just what I do.
Typical kid, by the way.
Yeah. So I just always realized, man, I'm me. I'm just gonna like the things that I like. I don't really like care if other people, are gonna make fun of me or stuff like that. And of course, it happened, but I never really cared because I'm like, this is what makes me happy. So
right.
I realized that my mom and my dad would always tell me that at a young age, like, how did you get to that point? Like, of being that way.
Yeah, they conform to BS. Yeah.
And of course, as a kid, as I got a little bit older, I did try to like fit in, and of course it didn't work because I realized now it wasn't authentic to me.
Of course.
So it didn't work. Like, I'm trying to be, not even trying to be cool, because I don't think cool was in my repertoire.
You grew into it.
Yeah.
I think we both grew into it.
I don't think that was something that I had growing up like at all. But like you said, definitely I grew into it when I realized I tried it. I remember talking to my dad about it, and I was just like, he's like, man, you're not being you. You're not being you. So this is this is why this ain't working. And so when I was in high school, that's when I was like, man, hey, it is what it is. Like, I want to have the friends I have. Like, I have a good core group of friends. Yeah. So as long as I always tell my kids this, make sure you try to make good friends throughout your entire life. Those are going to be the people like, look at us. Yeah. We've been friends forever.
By the way, if you haven't watched any episodes in previous years, we met in band class. Well, was it this marching band? We had band class because you're better. You're just a funny band. You did better than me. You actually strive for something. Yeah, and we met in band, and then also we actually had class together in BCIS. Yeah, that was cool. We were cool. That's what we really like, just jealous. As friends.
Yeah. Dang, what a time.
Yeah, and by the way, Chad is the reason why I had my first legal job that took Social Security. Working at airline.
At old airline skate center. Yeah. By the way, we both worked at a skating rink, which is so crazy because like where the skating rink's at now. RIP Airlines. Missed and loved that place.
The only airline scene was like, I think it was in
it's in Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana. It's an airline.
Yeah,
because there's a picture for you too. I don't know if that's.
I would tell you a funny story offline. I don't want to tell you on here.
Oh Lord,
there's a funny story about that.
Okay.
So that's basically when I realized that I was just a big old nerd, and I was cool with it.
Here's a question that you probably can't even ask me because it's about you.
Okay.
I've always noticed, like, for a very long time, you know, I would say when I was like 18, I want to say. So you were 19 at the time. That did you ever realize like people just gravitated to you and like you was adorned? Because I still see it to this day.
No,
you don't.
I didn't.
Or you didn't.
I didn't. No,
didn't.
No.
Okay.
I felt growing up that I was I won't say unpopular like that because I was able to be friends with anybody. Like if I just like if I was just able to talk to you, probably like initially I was weird to people. Like there's a picture of me in the 7th grade somewhere. Like my mom has it, where I'm playing maybe WrestleMania 2000 on Nintendo 64.
Yes.
And I had like this awkward phase where kids do your Googles. Doug, the show Doug. There's an episode where one of the, Doug's best friends, Skeeter, is growing up.
Right.
So he gets long arms and legs, and he's like walking all like that's how I was.
Really?
There was a picture of me sitting there playing. My legs are all long, my arms are long,
you got tall.
My feet ashy. I was looking crazy in the picture. I was looking crazy in that picture, right? But I was just like awkward growing up. So to me, that picture always reminds
13 years
like
old.
that picture when I look at, I'm like, dang, you were awkward. That's all that picture reminds me of. So I never really noticed that.
Right.
But like as I got older and stuff like that, and even with us, especially with us doing like this podcast, because we have to go to so many different people and talk to so many different kinds of people because everybody's not the same.
No,
like we may talk like to a lot of voice actors and stuff like that, but they're all different.
Right.
They just got the same job,
similar passions, and like you said, same job. I would say that. But they're different in their own right.
But even like some of the people like in the conventions that work there and don't work there, people we interview, stuff like that.
Right.
We had to have these conversations, and I was always not afraid of public speaking, but didn't want to do it. Like I never was really a fan of that.
So wait, you didn't have communications applications?
I did good. I did good.
How you? Okay, so
but
I just A or B.
Yeah, but I just didn't like it. Like I didn't like it because it made me uncomfortable.
Gotcha.
I was very
I did it twice.
Well, I'll say was.
Yeah.
I still am socially awkward, but I've like grown. This guy always, every time I say this. So like stuff like that for me growing up, like I had to really think my way through these things, or like how to like okay, I'm gonna be here and I want to talk to these people. I don't want to sound like a crazy man.
Oh my god!
Like I don't know. How you watch?
I think it's you, bro.
Have you watched the new Naruto?
Yeah, that's you,
Naruto is Uzumaki.
I know what that is. It's you in your head, because like it. I just talk, and then sometimes they come out and go, "Yep, shouldn't say that." That be me.
Yeah.
Here we are, and I'm gonna live with it. And sometimes I think it's in your head. You're an awkward person at all. You have a great vocabulary. You're confident. I see it. You always. That's why I would roll my eyes when you talk. Like I'm like, this nigga bro don't even know what he talking about. By him. But that sounds weird saying that.
But I think that's so.
It's weird for me to even
like
say that
I think I've grown into being more confident, more just. That's from a mix of things, like as far as getting to know myself.
Right.
Of course, exercising, working out. Because if you work out, you're gonna eventually start to look good. You're gonna feel good.
Of course.
But also just like as far as mental health, me learning things about myself and self-therapizing.
Man, then I'd be like, man, them girls be looking at you, though. Them girls be checking the kid out.
Looking at the boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you getting that confidence for real now.
Yeah, but no, like I just, as far as that, I knew people like gravitated or like, no, I really didn't. People like you, even my mom, my family members, they just always say that, like, you have a good core group of friends.
Dude, you do not understand. Like, I learned this in airline. That's why I said, like, when I was like about 18 and I kind of seen like your name would be called a lot, or they talk to you, or just a bunch of individuals that just flock to you. And even to this day, it is like, man, things didn't change on that. It's more of the same, if not better. So that's why, even like when I with this podcast, I'm going, they like him more than me. I really be, no, they do. Trust me.
It's funny because I think the same thing about you,
dude.
Because that's gonna go into my question.
Okay,
how do you do it?
Do what?
Because it's something that I wish that I was capable of doing. You have this ability to. You can say It's so funny.
What?
I'm about to compare it to some crazy people. But
Go ahead, compare me to crazies, man.
You have
The
the
world's
ability.
funny,
You have the ability of Donald Trump.
Oh shit!
You have the like. You can say things that are just like
out there.
People may just perceive as crazy.
Right.
No matter what side. We're not being political or nothing.
I don't care.
But just like no matter what you believe in, we can acknowledge that people say crazy things. And he said some things you would just be like, dang, that's crazy. Yeah. Like I just listened to an interview. He was on Flagrant too. Okay. And he was saying the craziest things. But it's like, oh, okay. Like it's funny. Like you have the ability to say things, but people love you. Like I watch people are just like, they love when you talk. They just like, they love it. They just like, they can't. I watch them. I'm like, really? I'm like, this guy is saying the craziest stuff ever. Like, I'm like, now that's my boy, so I know. Like I know. Like I know who he is. But you're like, yo, I got away with that. Like he said, do I have to mention what happened at Dragon Ball?
You see how that recovered?
And you just
I fucked
step right through that.
Oh, dude. Man. Did you see how like, they're here. I'm just, you perfect. You like, doop.
Yeah, like
how'd I do it?
Like, how do you do first? Did you realize an age when you had that ability? Because that's an ability, bro.
You think so?
Because people, I watch people fumble and stumble and talk them ways into so many bad things.
I've done that. I've done that plenty of times. I can tell you a story about the military several times. I've done push-ups for motherfucking days because of it. I would say I've learned that ability in the military. I have to get the Army credit.
Okay.
You gotta tell me how long you noticed that part. Maybe before that, if it was before the Army.
Oh, high school.
Nigga, what? Oh shit, I was just talking shit, then.
I was watching you say some of the craziest things.
Man,
I'm just like, this is when we going down, and it's just like, nope.
I don't know. So okay. I can tell you this. Ever since I was like 10, 11 years old, I was told I should be a comedian. I don't know why. I think I ain't that good. And I still don't think I'm that good. Like I want to do stand-up kind of. That's why I give like Jose so much props for doing it, because I'm like, bro, you did something like I don't want to do in secret. But I know I don't have that. I don't like writing, bro.
You may not like writing. Okay.
I'm from the pocket. Yeah. Anything I say in the world, like it's just, I'm in that moment. So okay, I feel what you're saying, because like I goof off my mom when I was a teenager. I was like, oh, whatever. When I honed in on it, of course I'm an adult then. I always say, man, I'm just saying stuff people afraid to say, but they thinking it. We all crazy. I think everybody, well, I already told you I ain't crazy, I'm disturbed. But we all got like these thoughts in our mind. It's just people worry about being judged. And now I'm in my 30s, we damn near 40, right? And like now I'm almost to the point of not giving a shit when people thinking about me. So that's now, back then, I guess I was just a goofy motherfucker, just talking crazy and just making fun of stuff. Or be made fun of, and it's funny because I really didn't have confidence then. So I don't know. Back then, I don't know that. When I was younger, and like you said, since high school, I didn't know people was laughing at stuff. Because I used to get judged like a motherfucker in high school. They'd be like, "Oh, he's saying this stuff." Oh God, and I'm like, man, fuck y'all, right? I just don't care. Like I've told you this plenty of times. Freedom. That's all I want. I'm like, if I lose the First Amendment, I'm fucking murdering people. Sorry for saying it like that. I will lose it. I will freaking lose it. Give me that one freedom. Because we all like enslaved in our own way, in my opinion, and like certain things we can and can't do. If I can't say what's on my mind, and I'll be tactful at times, I can.
Yeah, of course. And that's
it's just sometimes I don't care. Sometimes it's by accident. And then sometimes it's like I really just don't give a shit with the consequences. And that's another key thing, man. That I've learned. Actually, I was in my 20s on this one, my late 20s. I'm like this. If you know the ultimate consequences, what I'm about to say is, let's say like some wild stuff, whatever happened. That's whether an action or what you say to this person, whoever they may be. Think about the worst thing that can happen. And if you know as the individual that can handle that, go ahead, make that choice. If you say it. If not, then fine. And sometimes the consequences be like super minimal.
Yeah, sometimes you get or
a positive consequence. You never know. So
Okay.
that's with that. If you want to say that's an ability, cool. I just think this is
That
living
is,
life,
yeah.
bro. I'm
That's
just living life.
I'm telling you, like I noticed it because I be people watching, man. Like
Really?
that is I do not see a lot of people. I watch people talk themselves into crazy stuff,
But I have too.
all the time. But yeah, I mean that's something you probably just have to work on. But I ain't seen you do it lately.
No, I've still used last weekend.
Okay, well,
Because
definitely last
sometimes,
weekend.
and I tell people, I don't know how to shut the fuck up. I tell people that for real. They think I'm joking. I'm like, nigga, no, I don't. I'm fucked up. I'm messed up on this.
Nah, that's yeah.
Want to hear an example?
Sure.
I just say what the fuck is on my mind. We was in New York in the army, right? I don't. Oh my god, and it was a woman sergeant at that. So fuck me, right? Okay, so what made me say this?
Oh my gosh.
We was getting this brief about driving safe, right? Because we did this detail at Camp Lost in the Woods for West Point people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I forget, there was a black lady sergeant. I forget her name. Forgive me on that. And she said something about driving crazy, like getting in accidents, like anything like that. I go, yeah, because you can't get pussy with a broken arm. And I just said it out loud, bro. And I went, oh shit, I said that, didn't I? And she go, yeah, Brown. And I got it, and I already been into gigs right. Go do some push-ups. And I don't know why I said that.
You are an idiot.
I am. I'll admit I'm dumb sometimes.
Oh
I just said what's on my mind. Or that one
This
time,
guy's
that one time in basic training, man, when I freaking assistant guard, what do you call that? It was AG assistant. It was one of the leaders, man. Like our peers, right? They became like the head and the assistant. And man, they was saying nut the butt. And I was like, man, get close, basically. Get nut the butt, nut the butt. And I'm like, man, that shit's gay. And I said it just like that. Like, man, that shit's gay. And Drill Sergeant Johnson, he never like my black ass. Anyway, fuck you, Drill Sergeant Johnson. Fuck you, man. Man, he was like, who the fuck you think you are, man? You know what? You get to eat last. Get back in line. I'm like, joke's on you. Made the bowls here and get the fuck out. I was on the diet. So I didn't give a shit.
Like you just did me a favor.
Man, look, guys, fuck it. That's my life. That's just my life, man. I don't give a damn sometimes. Because people this is how I look at it. People gonna judge you whether you say something or not.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I told you before, my existence offends people. So I'm fuck them.
Yeah.
I know it's me. I'm doing this middle finger stone cold gimmick a lot. I apologize because
what?
Damn, bro. Because like that's just me, dude. That's just my attitude. I try to be cool, but then sometimes I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna drink over here, man. Boom.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question, then but I'm gonna answer it, and you can go after, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So so we both love like anime and stuff like that, right? Who is a main character that you
say main?
So you give me a main character who you would like who you model your life like through. Like if they're like a main character that like influence. As a matter of fact, any character in anime. It can be any character.
Well, I mean, you answer that. I got other characters.
Okay,
no, because I already talked.
Yeah, so
that's a good question.
One of mine is actually Luffy.
Okay.
Because the one thing that I admire that I really, really admire about Luffy as a main character in One Piece is that other than his goal of reaching the One Piece, which has taken about 20-something years.
Counting.
The one thing I really admire about Luffy and how I try and live my life is what Luffy wants for everyone is freedom.
Yeah.
Like to me, that is such like a cool thing to want. And he wants it for everybody, not just, him and not just for his selfish goals or anything. Like he wants everybody to be free. Like he wants everybody to partake in the greatness that life has to offer. And that is something that I actually really admire. Is that another character?
Yeah.
I just go Luffy for right now. Who do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna give it enough because I got like two. Like you did say main. I was like, what main characters? Because sometimes some side characters, not even side characters. Well, yeah, side characters or assistant characters is what you want to call them. Kind of take the shine a little bit because you ever notice like a lot of animes people work like either cosplay or like I like this person, even though this is the main person, they dope. Well, I've noticed lately in the last few years they either we do conventions or see on social media that's the thing. So I'm more of a Rock Lee and Vegeta guy. They work hard. Like hard work is like both of their moniker. Like it's a moniker for them to me. It's like hard work Vegeta. He always flex hard to be next to Goku or
Yeah.
beyond Goku. Rock Lee, that was his whole life.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, man, let me talk about my boy. But you're right at the same time.
that's-
Like, man, I
dang
fucking
it.
hate that you talk about my boy like
About
that.
who?
Fucking Rock Lee.
Rock Lee?
But it's
Oh.
like,
that's gonna be another question I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to get that off too.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
So,
but no, I actually like that. And it's funny because my other person was gonna be Goku, and I think Goku,
Right.
and it's because he's probably influenced. Like I think Dragon
Yeah.
Ball has probably had one of the biggest influences on me. Like,
Oh, I think you're talking about just anime. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit, that part.
In American
Ain't even close.
culture.
Yeah, because I really admired Goku's ability just for, especially like that speech when he went Super Saiyan. And he was talking about he was a light in the darkness and the turret that flaps in the night and all that. I was like, oh my God, this guy is spitting.
Yeah.
And like Goku always tried to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, he always tried to. That's always his thing. But you know, sometimes that Saiyan pride gets in the way and makes him. He makes bad decisions. Yeah, but that's the thing. All of us make bad decisions based on maybe not so much pride, but just sometimes ego. Sometimes it's pride, ego, other things. There's one quote from Luffy that he said when he was getting wrecked by Kaido for about 30 episodes.
God, dog, right?
As long as I'm alive, there's infinite chances. One of my favorite quotes.
He ain't lying because he was all of them.
Because that boy got wrecked. But I really love that quote because as long as you're here, there's always a chance, man. There's always a chance to do something great, something that you've always wanted to do. You just gotta
keep talking.
You just have to go for it and try to do it.
Add to it because, like, you know, as much One Piece I've watched and stopped, and I didn't catch back up. Luffy is that guy for me though, because like you said, in Freedom, I'm like, dude, that's me all around. And like, you know, I do, you know, that's why I really like when I debate with you about certain situations that we see, and it's like that's the thing. It's like, okay, these people losing their freedom based on these people's beliefs, rather it be, you know how it is, you know,
yeah,
the nuance, the air quote nuances we have today, and I'm like, but like I don't have to like it, or why am I a bad guy thinking this is weird or whatever. And like I always compare it like sometimes with black people, white people, whatever, and it's like, yeah, no, you have your own thing, I have my own thing, that's fine, you know, or you know, and you know, if I think it's weird, fine, it's weird. As long as I ain't fucking with you, that's fine, you know. So I'm all into that, but also like I see what Luffy does. He does for like so many people, not just like obviously his crew. You know, they give
of course,
like but like so many people. Then like later on, and I kind of see that with us too sometimes too. Like that's why I was like lately I kind of like, yo, you need to slow down, like do for us. Like even Jesus was like, hey man, you gotta help yourself before you help others, you know. And that's how I look at that. Yeah, with Luffy, you know, it's kind of like, you know, we're some straw hats ourselves in a way. Yeah, you know, doing, you know, certain things. Damn, it was a question I was gonna ask you. Darn, I lost it.
Okay. Excuse me. I've been sick for a week, y'all. Forgive me.
Yeah, what was the question you were gonna ask? Because you said you had a question.
Oh man. So we ask this question all the time and during our thing, but we never ask each other. What is your anime hot take?
Oh, I never thought of it, man. Oh shit! So we were just talking about that. Oh, me and my wife. Here's a hot take. So my wife, it's a good one. You might be like, "F you, Jeremy." That's fine.
Okay.
So at the end of the Cell saga, when Gohan finally defeated Cell, right, and you notice like at the end they all think Goku, and I told my wife I know why they think Goku, because she hates that. She hates that shit. She's like, man, they always think Goku. I don't know if you ever heard her say that. And we was in the car, we were listening to the Wrestling Podcast, big propaganda. Shout out to you guys.
Yo, fam.
When they, you know, I don't know if you watched that with Mysterious Q. So my wife brought that up, and I was going, because he saved the world. You know that, right? Goku saved the world. I don't care what you said. Like Gohan just pick up the pieces, but Goku saved the world. That's a hot take. You know I'm right. Because remember, Cell 2 about to blow up the fucking world. And who did it? Goku saved the world. He sacrificed himself for the world because his son Pride got in the way. And even Piccolo said that shit. And he actually was talking about fucking him fighting Super Boo. But like before that too, he had all that time to mess him up. He made him throw up 18. And that boy like, I'm taking everybody with me. And he did. And Goku took him out like freaking a wingman with a fat chick. And you know that. And that's why we thinking Goku. Hot take. Done. What's yours?
Man, that's stupid. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here.
But what did I say wrong?
It's all their fault, bro.
Who?
Why did they just jump sell? Like, I don't get it. I'm sick of the Z Warriors. All they do is jump people. All they do is jump. And all of a sudden, we got honor. We're not going to fit there and fight one. We're going to fight one by one. If Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan, and Piccolo would have jump Cell would be dead.
Don't forget Trunks. You forgot
Trunks. I forgot about Princess Trunks. Princess Trunks, they could have got him up out of here. But no, Goku wants to fight. He want to play. Fusionhaa, yeah. Foo, yeah. Then you give him a sense of being.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Blowing yourself up for the plan is the least you can do at this point. It's the least you can do. I mean, honestly, you gave this man a sense of being. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Well, hey, bro. Well, Gohan handle business. Stopped in the middle of business handling.
No, because Cell got an extra life. He turned into Gil.
Lost.
He turned into Gil from Street Fighter. That boy just
Resurrection.
I'm like,
lost. He reverted back to the second form. And Gohan to do just his head. Remember how he did Hercule? He should have did him like that. And he was about to blow the planet. So I told my wife that literally on the way here. I was like, yeah, because he saved the fucking planet.
And why didn't Goku teleport him to the vacuum of space or something? Like, why didn't he teleport him? Like,
remember they got to read like energy to do the instant
man,
transmission.
you better read some space stuff.
Read one of these damn sons.
Yeah.
You know?
So my hot take. I'm sorry, y'all.
Go ahead.
I love Naruto. I really do.
Oh, you go right back here.
I love Naruto.
I've heard you say this.
And I love Rock Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But Rock Lee, he had one of the hardest intros in the anime ever. Like when Rock Lee came in, he was menacing. But actually, the person that has the worst intro in the anime, who fumbled the bag really bad, Supreme Kai. Do you remember when in Dragon Ball? I'm gonna get back to Rock Lee.
This is a new one. Okay, Supreme Kai.
Okay.
Oh,
when Supreme Kai came in. They made Supreme Kai seem like he was gonna be the man.
Like he had a long pendulum.
He like, I got him Kamehameha for you.
Yeah, he was. He was his hands behind his back. His eyes like
every time you see him, he just did the little thing. Remember, he did the little thing like this. The peace sign. Like he throwing up gang signs.
Yo, he's gangster.
The gang.
Yeah. I seen it in Japanese. I was like, who's this motherfucker?
He came in hot, all to just get washed. Goku punked that man without speaking. He sat there and just looked at him. He used hockey. I know they had hockey in the Dragon Ball. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, you are trash, dude. Yeah, he was trash. And I ain't looked at him the same ever since. And if you notice, that's how you get treated in Dragon Ball Super, too. Yeah. Boy, he is trash. He a scrub.
He is trash. I don't know how he connected the beers. But anyway.
Yeah, he got to be connected to somebody. He sucked.
I'll be pissed if I was like, you? Oh, damn. It's punk.
By being connected to Chaozu, bro.
Hot take, ladies and gentlemen.
But nah, my hot take.
Oh, God.
Rock Lee not as good as y'all think he is, man. I'm sorry. It hurt me to say it. You don't know. I love Rock Lee. When Rock Lee came in for that Chunin exam and that fight he put up against Gaara, he made a loss. Yeah, he did. But that's okay. Yeah. That's okay. So what? He can't get a dub on his own. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm listening.
All Rock Lee did was get hurt. He got hurt, and that was it.
You're right.
He never did anything.
You're right.
He was about as useful as Tintin. Like, he didn't do anything.
Now he's more useful than Tintin.
Okay, that's a stretch. He a little bit more useful.
You did. Now you're just being mean.
I'm sorry.
I don't like that. Like, all right.
That's my bad.
I'm agreeing somewhere.
That's my bad.
And then you just sauce it up.
Because Tintin got banged, and she got her back broke. And that was the end of her.
That's why I'm just going to use these scrolls and throw guns at you.
Like, shoot the guns! On Naruto Ninja Storm, I used to cheat with Tintin.
Oh, bro, I remember that.
Triangle or square. Triangle to his square and watch you suffer.
This game broke it. You did.
Yeah. But nah, man, Rock Lee, they just never capitalized with Rock Lee, man. Like, if you really look at it, especially it became the Naruto and Sasuke show in Shippuden. Like they,
yeah.
some people got shine, but Rock Lee never got any shine.
They gave him 2 minutes.
He helped,
destroyed it.
He helped a little bit in the last fight against Madara, but he never did anything of importance in Shippuden.
No,
nothing.
No.
Like he was just useless,
No.
and I ain't counting the filler because they ain't in the manga, so I ain't counting it.
You talking about we fought the Master Lee? I know you talking about. That was my favorite episode. It's one of my favorite episodes, actually. So it's not. I don't think that was bad. You're right. When you're right, you're right. You know.
No, because everybody be talking about Rock Lee like he the GOAT, bro.
He is a GOAT.
Man, he the GOAT in your heart.
All right,
and that's okay. Man. That's okay. We just gotta admit that. I had to sit there. I had to. Well, I never hid my love for Drake, but dang, it was hard to even say you like Drake for a little while. But it's like y'all the same ones that like Rock Lee. But you hate J. Cole.
Hey, bro, don't be comparing us fans, man.
No,
like that, bro.
No, I'm saying y'all.
I ain't DJ Academics.
Everybody talked about J. Cole for dropping out of the battle.
Yeah,
which
you're a rapper, bro.
Who cares? Like I didn't really care. Like J. Cole.
Man, you all about diplomacy. I'm about some gangster shit sometimes.
Oh,
man. I get it.
Half the people talking about that ain't about. And J. Cole ain't even about that. But
but all right, why would you do it then? You know the consequences of your action, man. I'm on some grown man shit. I'm sorry. That's why I was like,
I think he did it. And then he did it and realized, hey, y'all playing too much. Y'all about to.
That's why I'm all like, but you grown, man. Hey, because I'm treating you like an adult. Fuck your feelings, bro. You do the consequences of your actions. There's always a reaction to an action,
everybody got the ability to pull out of something.
Man.
If you have the ability, sometimes you don't have that. J. Cole had it.
Well, he had a baby. Too late.
It's funny.
That's why that's the baby. Us talking shit. Fuck you doing, bro?
Oh, man.
You know the results of this shit?
Nah, y'all talking about, man, J. Cole got heart too, but y'all ain't like him, but y'all like Rock Lee. Man, get out of here. I don't want to hear that.
I'm sick of you right now talking about that, man.
I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, man, don't do that. Don't make comparisons.
Can't act like J. Cole's act like.
At least so
now I gotta act like J. Cole's not good?
He's good, but I
gotta act like he's not great. I have to act like he's not great. I gotta act like J. Cole's not great. I gotta act like he's not one of the best.
Who's doing that?
Dude,
I'm not doing that.
People are lying to us.
I just shit on
J. Cole can't ever talk about being the greatest. He can't ever talk about being okay. Or one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest.
Compared to what just went on, that was epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's cool.
I get why they say that.
So, if I'm using those standards, that logic,
we must be know about each other.
We're just going off. Yeah. Well, this is what we do. You're getting to know us. This is the real us. So by those standards, okay, J. Cole can't be better than Drake and Kendrick. If I'm looking at those standards,
then yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying.
That's 2 out of a million other rappers.
He's still one of the top 3.
The rest of them better sit down, bro. No,
he's still one of the top 3 of the current generation.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. See, I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, them two, like, nigga, no, he ain't nowhere near that no more. Yeah. Like, he's still above the rest. So, no, I would never do that.
Okay, as long as we see that.
Well, see, but that's me. I don't know. I'm not.
No, the rest of the internet don't believe.
Man, if you see a fucking avatar of Sasha Banks, man, tell him shut the fuck up. I ain't hearing that shit. Or anime chick or something like that, and some fat dude in the basement.
I will actually take hold and stand on this gangster. Like,
fucked up 3 Big Macs in 2 minutes, man. I don't hear that shit. But based on that, when you talking about, then my standards are better.
Yeah.
Now, the question I gotta ask you, man. So let's go to a different subject. It's funny we touch music in a way, but nah. So, what video game do you think that's a masterpiece of all? Like, I mean, of all the games you done played in life, dude.
One, Final Fantasy VII.
The original.
I think that's one of the best games that's ever been created. Uncharted 2, preferably one of the best games that's ever been created. The Last of Us. It's so nice they made it 4 or 5 times now at this point. That's for me. That's some of the best games. Actually, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life.
3 and Knuckles for me. If you're gonna do that, all right, 2 cool, but like 3 and Knuckles is like
2 is
the best.
So for me, 2 is like.
I know why you saying that.
Like, okay, so of course.
It's a bias.
All right, man.
It's a bias.
All right, whatever. Okay, we know there was a Sonic 1. Okay, we know it existed, but like. Who talking about that? Nobody talking about that. Sonic 2 is where that love, like the true love for Sonic really started, is right there. That's where my love started for Sonic. And Sonic 3 is like top notch.
Creme de la creme.
And I do honestly think it is better than Sonic 2. It definitely is.
Yeah.
But Sonic 2 is a
like
masterpiece.
Metal Gear, dude. That's funny that you say that because I said the same thing.
Yeah, Sonic 2 is a masterpiece, bro. It's just great from top to bottom. Let me see if I can think. Oh, this is a personal favorite. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's just, I mean, I'm wearing a shirt, y'all. Kingdom Hearts, man. That's one of my favorite video game. Well, I can't say franchises. I'm just gonna say some of my favorite games exist there because Kingdom Hearts, that franchise got crazy after a while.
Oh, well, man, shoot. So, okay, speaking of that, like, what?
But wait, what about you?
Oh, I'll just ask you questions. Yeah. But all right, we supposed to be interviewing. Ghost of Tsushima, bro. Ghost of Tsushima, dog. I've never like. It takes dog that game. 100% that game and still wanted more. That's and I ain't never played DLCs. I'm like, I gotta buy more shit. But like, yeah, 100% that motherfucker some DLC or whatever they put on extra sauce on that bad boy. That game, and I'm thinking about it, like streaming that boy on Twitch, man. But like how it's supposed to be played. Like speaking of Japanese, the Akira Kurosawa, if I'm saying his name right. Way, because that's what basically how they made it. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's what's up. That's a nice homage to a great director in Japan. Metal Gear 4, Metal Gear 3. Metal Gear Solid, I should say. Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 3. Like I kind of like, hey, you say like Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 is better than 2, but 2 is your shit. So Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater is my favorite. That's my jam. And I'm like, oh shit, if we're making it, so you got me. Take my money. Yeah, so that, but like Metal Gear 4 is better than 3. It's just it was a movie, you know, like even though all the Metal Gear Solids are a movie, you know, and I love them all. Masterpiece was like, I would say, I guess compared to the third one, the original Resident Evil 3. Nemesis, because you get to see Raccoon City, like, you know, you had a glimpse of it in Resident Evil 2, but 3, like, it gave you a lot more, and then like a lot more on top of that. Then you had like the iteration of mercenaries that we still kind of like play with today. Yeah. So like, funny that something came out in 1999 that we still kind of like messing with to this day, or Capcom still throwing it, and the fans are like, hey, here this is. So for me, and then 1, because Resident Evil 1 it's the beginning. It made its own genre, survival horror. Yeah, and like even people to this day talk about the new Resident Evil games that like there's no puzzles, or either there's none or lack thereof. And like they even doing like retrospectives, like some of them like 5 years. I think what Resident Evil Village, I think it's 5 years old now. I think there's some games that's like old now. Like, you'd be surprised like how time just flew. Yeah, because I was at the old house and I've been there for like what 3 years now. So either it's 4 or 5. Yeah, but damn, it's crazy to say that, right? So those to me are, you know, it's funny, like franchises, right? But those games to me are masterpieces. And like a lot of times when you look at like IGN when it comes to Metal Gear, it's like what 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whatever, they get up there. And like, wow, you know, to sit there and be rated that high every time you out there means that, you know, that's minuscule, that's somebody's opinion, whatever. But like, of course, you know, they at least got like reasons why. And I agree with most of those reasons. That's something to me. And, you know, to be like to see the fandom. That's why I say that, like, it's also like the fandom, like I like it for these mechanics, this story, whatever. But then people going beyond that, making fan games, or just they're still like digging up like Metal Gear. People still digging up shit about Metal Gear. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like the lore is so the lore is so whatever, man. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and like you didn't know certain things back then, like say a decade or two ago, and you'd be like, "What? Oh, that was the thing. Oh shit!" And I'm still like that now. So that's why I'm like, to have you still talk about something that was made like forever ago, and to like cosplay them or whatever, like that speaks volumes. You know, but I'm surprised you haven't done that cosplay yet. I'm actually very surprised by that. You got half the gear. You dumbass. All you need is a headband. I need a headband and some cigarettes, right? Yeah. But what got you into video games? That's really what I was going to ask you. It's supposed to be about us talking, you know, get to know us. We just like go on tangents. So what got me into video games? My sister actually. They got her a Nintendo when I was maybe like 4. Okay. Maybe. And
we were playing. Of course, I wanted to play. I tried to play Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and I've told this story on the podcast before. But I was terrified of King Koopa, like terrified. So I could never beat it because I was afraid of King Koopa. Like every time I saw King Koopa, I would cry.
Right.
And my mom and them were just like, man up.
Oh yeah, I was buzzing on that one. I remember this.
They're like, man up and beat him. So I finally beat King Koopa, and like I was in love with video games. But Sonic 2 was when I had my own Sega, when I had my own system. That's when I was just like, oh man, I'm in. I'm here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about some anime, bro. So what is an anime franchise or an anime that you think is complete? Is like a complete show from start to finish?
Outlaw Star.
Outlaw Star? Why do you feel that way about Outlaw Star? Because you don't hear people
it's underrated.
Talk about Outlaw Star like that.
It's underrated.
Severely underrated.
Underrated. I think in the 90s, it's like that everything was like space and fucking pirates. It was weird. Space pirates. You notice that, right?
Yeah.
Like Ryoko was a space pirate. It was weird. One, I like the classic anime style, by the way. I am a fan of that. It's something about them, how they did it.
Style is beautiful.
It's dark yet vibrant. I love it. The quietness of space too, for some reason. It's kind of soothing.
Yeah.
The story, how it began, you know, basically these two hustlers, these young boys, Gene Starwind and Jim. I found a chick in a suitcase. That was kind of funny. Who's like pretty much like an android, I guess. You
so
know,
anime.
Melvina, right?
So anime.
That's an anime, right, guys? This badass spaceship that was made by who, Lord knows who, like these badass motherfuckers who had money apparently to make spaceships, but then come to find out the currency, you can make $1 million. That don't mean shit because you're paying for fuel.
Yep.
You know,
that's
rocket fuel and weapons and guns. Yeah, right.
I got $1 million and I'm still poor. That's
still
crazy,
bro. Like they made like mad money, like Wong. That's their currency, Wong. Yeah. So it's like it's crazy. But then on top of that, it's like each iteration of the episodes, like they had like little fillers. It's like that one filler. Like never. Thanks, Chad, for letting me see it. I was like, oh yeah, you ain't need this episode. Yeah, I see why they put on Cartoon Network the Hot Spring episode, guys.
Took that right on.
That boy. Same things I wanted to see, so I'm appreciative. But my fantasies came true. Yeah. But it ended it because happy ending, and it was like, what can you do more beyond that?
Yeah.
I would say that. Like I said, it's one of the most underrated animes out there. I would also say, damn, I don't remember the end. So I was gonna say, I'm saying my favorite stuff, but never mind. I'm not sure if it's complete or not.
What?
I'm gonna say Samurai Champloo, but I don't think so in any way. I don't think Fu found her there like the way she wanted to or something. I forget.
Yeah, he was like
Samurai smelled like sunflowers.
Yeah,
but I think he was there. I don't think it was like. It could have been more, I believe.
Okay, I got you.
That's why I'm like, ooh, you asked me a good question. That one, one of the iterations of Tenchi. These are the ones like I'm telling you about. You can't continue not Tenchi Muyo because then they had a movie thing on that, and it was like, okay, so you're not done. I think Universe in Tokyo they got done. Yeah, they were done with those.
What's the most fire one?
Which one?
Tokyo.
The animation style changed. It was more bright, and their eyes are like brighter too. It was pretty. I even like the music on there.
Yeah.
That's complete. So Tenchi Tokyo, Tenchi Universe, those were complete. But yet they're like different iterations of Tenchi and like how they met and all that stuff. So I'm getting all the classics right, but like they're done. I wish Afro Samurai was. I wish. Man, that movie should have finished it.
Yeah, but it didn't. It just maybe one more.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it?
Yeah. Those I can think off the top of my head. I know I watch plenty of anime, but then I go and I stop and go and I stop and go, and then some of them keep going like Dragon Ball and freaking One Piece. And apparently JoJo's too. So goddamn. Goddamn. Like we know there's gonna be more.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's still more. There's still
there's gonna be more.
So there's two more is Jojolion, I think.
Nigga, Pokemon.
Sticky and wet, hot and wet, whatever it is.
I don't want to watch that.
Yes, you do.
No.
That's JoJo.
No. It's gonna get real.
JoJo.
triple X in that mug. You know,
Yeah.
I know you mean JoJo. It's gonna be
Yeah.
triple X in that mug.
Yeah, there's still 2 more things of like that I know that are done, and I don't know if they're still doing anymore. But yeah.
Really? Oh, like the mangas and stuff.
Yeah.
Out. Okay. Yeah. What about you with animes that you've seen that you're like, oh, that's complete? Like you watch from start to finish. You watch way more than me, so I know you got like at least 5 out of the chamber.
So one I watched recently, well, I say recently, a couple years ago, but I know it's
recently now.
super complete. Is Yu Yu Hakusho.
You always say that.
Oh my god, it is one of the most complete animes I've ever seen. Some people didn't like the ending, but some people, I feel like some people just want, like they don't want happy endings. Like sometimes they feel like they're cliche. But I think to me, if your character sometimes can earn a happy ending. It's like, okay, like you got this. Like at what cost? Like look at what you got in. And Tenchi went.
Yusuke.
Oh my God, Yusuke went through it. You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's a complete one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, I need to finish that in the end.
That's mine.
What? I am sinning right now. Yeah, I never finished the end.
Oh my God, that's the end. Is the hype?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit there and act like
watched it. Oh my God.
Because what was I watching it on? I forget. It ain't have it all.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just like.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now. You can easily watch it.
Yeah.
It's actually far superior to the OG.
But I watched the OG one. I was pissed. So I guess that was complete. I guess I don't know.
No, I won't. So when I say complete, I mean you can't do that. The story is like everything's happened.
Right.
We don't want anymore. There's nothing to be wanted for. It's just
but that's your definition.
Tied it up with a bow. It's complete. It's done.
Well, it was done. It's just a weird ending.
Yeah, it was horrible. Stupid ending. Let me see. I feel like One Piece would be the GOAT when it's over with.
It don't count because it ain't done yet.
Yeah. But yeah, it don't count. I just have to throw it in there.
Yeah, I feel you.
One Piece bias.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, you fans are crazy. I'm gonna just stay here.
I think people really didn't. Some people didn't like the ending to Code Geass.
Okay.
Oh my God, I love this so much, bro. I love Code Geass.
But it's complete though, basically. Yes. Like there's nothing
even though they did eventually bring it back, but
like to continue or
kind of because they did like a movie, like, but it was years and years.
Yeah, but that's a movie though,
and it was supposed to be continuing, but it ain't out. I don't see it.
Yeah, but okay, that don't count because like look at Dragon Ball. Like, you got the Broly movie, you got the Tree of Might, you got all the other movies. So like the World's Strongest, all that shit. So that is.
I hated the Tree of Might movie. It was so stupid.
Hey, you get to play them though.
How many Gokus I need to play with?
Goku, Bardock.
Yeah.
Goku Black.
Okay.
Turles.
Wow. Goten.
Yeah, Goten.
Kid Goku. GT Goku.
Oh yeah, he's something. 7.
How many do I need?
Oh, Super Goku.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, it was the same Goku, but then I don't know. He got a lot of specials on the game. I was watching something today, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these losers got every like character in that mug.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Yeah, Yajirobe in that game.
Yajirobe be going hard too. I saw the gameplay.
I was like,
all right, Yash. Okay, Yash, get it.
Like, he went from Goku's fucking driver to cutting niggas up. I'm mad at him, man.
That boy saved planet Earth.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we should be cheering Yajirobe too.
I need him in that game to help me beat Vegeta, bro. Oh shit, Vegeta going crazy. Yajirobe, ain't you supposed to jump in by now?
Nope. Nope, I'm eating.
I got 10 other episodes, big dog. If I come in there.
He's in the chill guy. No, Goku, he's not coming in. You know, why does
asthmatic like smoker pack?
Yeah, hey, Goku. You know, the guy that played Yajirobe is funny as shit, by the way. He's a comedian. He is funny. Funny. I see his TikTok. He's funny as shit. How come? Because it's an episode about us. How come you are so straight edge, man? And like you don't curse. You don't. I'm the polar opposite of you. You ain't in real life, bro. What that about?
You know what's funny? So I actually think about that a lot, and there's like a lot of things. Like as I've gotten older and experienced life more,
right,
that I feel unnecessary.
And he ain't a church guy. He like go to church.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No,
he's just a good man.
Just for some reason, gravitated towards that. I don't know necessarily why. I felt like it was something that I needed to do. And I know like I had my nephews when they were younger. So when I was growing up, I was like in middle school, high school, high school, very beginning, freshman.
Okay.
When my youngest nephew was born. So I definitely I always wanted to be like a good example.
I got you.
To show that you can do things. You don't have to do things necessarily a bad way of doing things. There's always, you can still have fun. You can still, I may not do those things. I may not drink and all that stuff, but I never stop. I'm never gonna stop somebody from having a good time. There's nothing wrong with drinking either.
You never preach.
Yeah, there's nothing right.
That's what I'm saying. Like you.
There's nothing wrong with any of that stuff. It's just something that I just choose not to do.
Right.
You don't. But you know, that's cool. It's okay.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. I'm not necessarily, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Why not? Go for it.
That's how you
but
people.
Yeah, but there's some things I've thought about, like as I've gotten older, it's like you see that certain things aren't necessarily the way you thought of them as a child.
I get it.
And even with like
God.
some of that stuff, you know, I still do it because it's just my choice and what I want to do.
Right.
But like I said, you can, and even more so now that I've gotten older, is I saw that you can do a lot of different things, a lot of different ways, and still prove to be a shining example to people. Like you can.
Yeah, why you got 3 baby mamas right now, dog? What the fuck?
You know, I don't
Come
know.
on, bro. Like, you're not a bad looking dude, man. You should be having like 3 baby mamas, man. Like, I ain't got 3 of them either. I got 3 kids, man. I got but 1 baby mama. You know, and that's a wife.
Yeah.
But I think you should have like at least 3 baby mamas.
3, at least 3. Well,
you probably smoking cigarettes. Then you smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
That bitch getting me for child support. Goddamn.
Well, not the child support.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get you.
Oh man, I'll tell you the story when I went to adopt my kids. So when you're in court and you're doing the adoption, the judge is like talking to you and stuff like that, and they're sitting there talking, and like the kid, so you have a representative, like the parents, you have one, and your kids have their own representative.
What? Okay,
it's like someone that like fights for the rights of the kids and stuff like that to make sure that they're okay. Because you don't.
What about you though? Like, why do you have all that representation? Also, I'm
actually we have somebody that represents us, like at the adoption agency, like they represented us. But the kids had their own lawyer.
Okay. No. I'm seeing why, but
lawyer. Anyway, so when we were there, she comes up to me and she's like, you know, like you would have to pay, like if your son were to do something wrong or your daughters, you would have to pay, you know, you would be responsible for what they did. And I was like, no, I'm not. They're gonna be responsible for it. Why would I be responsible for it? So I said like in a joking way.
Right.
And then you know, they laughed or whatever. Then she was like, you would also, like, if you and your wife were to split up, you know, you have to pay child support. I was like, she gotta pay too, right? But I said it like in a joking way. Because it was like
it's funny though.
It was a good like environment, I guess, you know, even though it was court.
To joke in court.
Yeah.
But even though judges are humans too, so I get it.
Yeah. But it was just so funny to like hear that. I'm like, man, I couldn't do it. 3 kids? Oh man. Shit. I have to be Elon Musk. That's the only
Ask my father. He did it with 2 of us.
So I used to be
that dude, man. My dad, shoot. It's about time he got done with my second brother. He found about a brand new truck for the first time in like a long time. You know, I was like, no. My mama said,
I'll be taking your brother if I was your dad.
Like,
thanks, kid.
I'm glad you're grown, boy. He ain't going to no college. Thank you. God damn. Oh man.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Okay.
Give me some albums that have made an impact on your life.
The fuck? What kind of shit is that? Impact on my life?
And then you say albums, like
fuck,
or songs, albums, whatever, like stuff.
Impact on my life. Now I'll say like philosophy. If you talking about like that,
any of that.
So okay, I forget the name of that song, man. Big Brother, right?
Kanye West.
No, the group.
Oh, the group Big Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, big. Well, I forget the song, but it's some real shit. He said, I don't know if it's Fontaine or the other guy, but he was saying a woman's life is love, a man's love is life. Most deepest bar. I heard that back in 2008. I never get that shit.
Oh
yeah. I remember that shit, man.
And he was big.
He ain't lying. Like, and I was like, and I was 21. Yeah, so I was like 21 at the time, and I heard that line. Jay-Z. I do like 444 from Jay-Z. I'll tell you that. Like, it's just really it didn't impact my life, but just tell me like this man grew up. Like he actually became an adult, and like he is like all about business. But Jay-Z have said so many bars. I will say that like, oh shit, this is real. So girl, song cry.
Oh yeah.
This is a real line when he said, once a good girl's gone, she's gone forever.
Yep.
I've witnessed that. I witnessed that.
You know who else said that?
Who else?
Rihanna.
She's telling y'all what she doing. Anyway,
girl's gone. She's gone forever.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? I would take that advice from a woman because it's a woman. So listen, hey, listen to the children, as Paul Mooney said. Even though I know I'm not comparing women to children, it's just a line. I'm being funny. And then my favorite line. What song was that? All I need by Jay-Z. And like it goes, you can't steal on a nigga motherfuckers with sue. You know, niggas are bitch niggas nowadays, man. I'm gonna say it, niggas are bitch niggas, man. Like, what happened to men? I do ask that question a lot. Like, I know we're beyond from being like barbarians and Neanderthals. I get that, but there's sometimes a good old fashioned fisticuffs and cure.
Yeah, I mean, us as men, that's like people. Society has evolved in a way to where we all,
to me, bitch, man.
We all. I mean, no, it's like you're able to seek and find other paths,
right,
and to things that some people, because people have been lazy, scared.
I give you that.
Scary forever, but now that's kind of glorified now.
It is.
So
it is.
So there.
Right.
So people basically, hey, I can be this way. It's what I want to do.
Yeah, be an asshole.
But I also subscribe to the fact that those traditional things that people classify as being a man doesn't make you a man. There's so much more to being a man than just stereotypical things, you know.
I'm gonna tell you something that you already gonna agree with. I know how you think on this one. Everybody swinging it in life.
Exactly.
There's no real answer.
We all,
sometimes,
dude.
We're just winging it.
As a kid,
oh my God.
as a kid, something that I was so like as I was getting older, I was truly afraid of losing the essence of me as far as like all the things that I loved and liked because typically they always said, and you're gonna rap, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah, you were told these things.
You're not gonna like this, you're not gonna like that. You're gonna
probably because somebody touched them. It's probably why.
K.O.
Dog. Because why would you tell a child something like that, man? That's why I'm saying this shit. Because reality fucked them. The world destroyed them, kicked them in their ass. And I'm all like, why would you tell a kid some shit like that? Think about it. That's
of all the things
that's fucked up, right?
All the things I expected you to say. There were so many things.
What you was expecting?
Not that.
Cause
no, I mean there's
why would you tell a child anything like that?
Because we've all heard that as not just as men, but just people in general. Like when you grow up, you're not gonna like these things. You know, of course, like you know, even in the Bible it does say when you become a man must put away childish things, all that good stuff.
Childish ways.
Ways.
Not your thing.
What
ways?
Well, I was considering it both.
I get you.
Yeah, but to me, what I realized growing up that people don't grow up.
No,
they don't.
No, the bottles change. That's it.
They mature a bit. They do mature, but for the most part, you're kind of the same.
Nigga, look at us. Not just you and me, like our generation.
Look at this. You know how I got that? And my big boy job.
No, you watch anime like a motherfucker. Do you still sit in your drawers damn near with a big ass bowl of cereal, just milk dripping on your chin and shit? You're like, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. And so that was something that I was so afraid of. But as I got older, I realized, like, you're not losing, like, because I was worried about losing me because that was who I was. And I have changed. I have matured.
Yeah.
There may be some things I may not do as much as I did when I was younger, but
and clip this. Clip all this.
Yeah. Oh, for
nigga.
sure. But
even what I just said,
but
I'm
for the
like,
most,
man,
but
something
for
happened
the,
to you.
but for the most part, I'm me. Like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna change my way just because society says that I should.
Right.
When what I'm doing isn't, all I'm doing is being me, a nerdy that like video games and anime and wrestling and all that stuff. That's all I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing too crazy. But so I'm gonna tell you some albums for me. That impacted my life.
You say albums? I'm like, damn.
Album songs.
I was like, whole albums? I was like, not many. Shit. Probably not one. But songs got me thinking about certain things.
Woo!
You got to clip that part.
All right.
Over here? All right, cool.
All right. So talking about songs that influenced me and all that stuff growing up as a kid. So I have a very weird relationship with music. I didn't really get into music until like, I'm gonna say like the 5th grade.
Okay.
So there's like a chunk of music that just like means nothing to me. It doesn't exist. Like my parents listen to it, but like, so people have like for instance, people have like this attachment to Tupac and Biggie.
Right.
I don't, because I don't listen to any of it. Like I don't know why. I can't really explain. Like I heard the songs, but they just didn't mean as much. But like there's certain songs like the older R&B and some hip hop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've gone pop, rock. I've gone back to and listen to, of course.
Yeah.
But like some stuff, it just didn't really like affect me that way. One of the first albums, the very first album I ever bought in my entire life was the Men in Black soundtrack. That's the first album that I ever bought in my entire life.
That's cool. I'm not bad at that.
And after that, I bought Big Willie Style from Will Smith because I mean, hey man, he was spitting. He was spitting, so I had to buy it.
Dude, this is you all the way. You got the cleanest rap, motherfucker.
So I bought that. So I bought that, and then I didn't buy music for a while. But then, my sister introduced me to Britney Spears. It was over.
Oh yeah,
it was over. I was hit me, baby, one more time. Like y'all was all up in that thing. Yeah. So then that's when my taste for music, like different, like genres of music.
But you was in band class around that.
Yeah, I was in band too.
Like
so I listened.
Grade we started.
So I listened to a lot of different, like we played different kinds of music. But like my taste really started like expanding. So I will listen to like Britney Spears, NSYNC, and Backstreet Boys, all that stuff. I'll listen to rock, and I love. Oh man, I'll never forget 9th grade.
Okay.
One of my fondest memories. I just remember, like, man, life was good. Right. Linkin Park had just came out with what's the name of that song? I can't think of it. Maybe some song.
For you, that was like year 2000, wasn't it?
Let me see. One step closer to the edge, I'm about to break. That song, I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of it.
The name of the song. Okay.
But I remember listening to that song. Chester Bennington had some crazy red hair. That hair was wild in the video. I was watching MTV, getting ready for school, eating a cinnamon toast crunch like bar for cereal, like a bar, and I was like, man, life is good, bro. Like, so Linkin Park became a like real big part of my life. I love Linkin Park. Okay. Then I just started like branching out to all different kinds of music, man. I just everywhere. Like everybody talks about Vanessa Carlton, the girl that sing 1,000 Miles, the one that your best friend Terry Crews be popping and locking to.
Why do you say that?
But that's like one of my favorite albums. I love the Vanessa Carlton album. Like it's so good.
Man, F you, Chad.
It's you heard that? No, I thought you was doing something else. My fault. But yeah, man, I just love music. Like Breaking Benjamin is one of my favorite bands.
Man, you still haven't met my friend Jeremy because both of y'all same.
Yeah,
y'all bald and tall, married to white women. And love Breaking Benjamin.
It's like part of the care package, man. Yo, Breaking Benjamin fan. It's part of the care package.
Right? That's a starter kit or some shit.
Yeah, man. Kanye West is another person musically that's important to me. I love Kanye West, man. He's a musical genius.
No, Quincy Jones is, but okay.
No, so is Kanye West. We not doing that.
Yeah,
we not doing it. We can't do that.
I can.
You can't though. How?
Well, you ain't my daddy.
I'm your daddy when it comes to music.
Nah, Negro.
Call me Poppy.
Nah.
Poppy Chatty.
I mean,
Chatty daddy.
All of us in this room can freaking like
vote.
That too.
We can vote.
Hopefully legally. Wait away.
Yeah, but no.
We'll get to that later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sample music too, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
Come on. But yeah, no, Kanye West, one of my favorite musical people in this
got you,
thing. Even though now his music, like musically, his music is still top notch.
It sounds so good, but I ain't gonna lie.
Bars,
I want a rapper.
them bars. Oh, I miss old school rapping
Yeah,
Kanye. I miss that guy. I miss that guy a lot. Even though we talked about Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick earlier, but those three, oh my God, I love them so much. Definitely heavy musical influences for me, for sure.
Okay.
All for three different things. Like they all, even though they're vying for the top position, they all make three different types of music, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I can talk about music all day.
I know.
Yeah, I will talk for the rest of this thing.
I know.
Because I can still get into my EDM bag.
Oh, God,
I love EDM. I think EDM is like,
I think my son loves it too.
To me, it's one of the purest forms of music, man, because it's just primal, that beat, man. It's just, you feel it in your chest. You feel it.
No, I listen to some. No, you do. You're right. And you're not, the description that you gave is spot on. Because, like, I listened to a couple songs and I was like, hey, especially I got a cup of coffee or energy drink. I'm like, I'm like losing my freaking mind, dude. I'm like, So, no, you're right. It gets me to my private bag and be like, yeah, man, I got a 100 motherfucking outfit. I'm joking. Oh, man. But we got something scheduled today. So
yeah. So we'll do another get to know Fusionhaa podcast later because this was fun.
We shall receive.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep. So, man, thank you guys for checking your boys out.
You know it.
Follow your boys at the Fusionhaa Podcast. You can catch us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. X if you're nasty. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. We've been getting a lot of love on YouTube. It's been fun interacting with you guys. Y'all still love that Goku versus Superman episode.
Yeah, we keep getting comments on that.
It was a very fun episode to do. We'll have to do something else like that again.
Yeah. Oh, reaction.
I don't know of anything else more polarizing than Goku versus Superman.
Polarizing. More of a beat down, but okay.
Yeah.
Based off math. But go ahead.
So stupid. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Oh, makes me so mad. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So check us out on Spotify and all that stuff. We're gonna start uploading stuff there eventually again. We'll have to do that. But we got our catalog is on there. We interview a lot of voice actors. Plus our stuff that we did. There's a lot of great stuff on there. So check it out. Got anything to say, brother?
If you want to know more about us, man, hey, put down in the comments, like, hey, I want to know more about you. What about this? What about that? Hell, we might do Instagram Live or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care. But hey, at the end of the day, hey, if you like it, I love it. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. All right,
I gotta like it too and subscribe and all that good jazz. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, man.
I gotta prove my manhood to somebody.
Yeah, hit a command mayor on that like button, man. But yeah, man, let's end this thing. I'm Chad.
I'm Jared.
And we're the Fusionhaa Podcast, and we out this thing.
Ha! Make that button real quick.